day, James. Welcome to Net TV.
Hi.
So, how did you start doing music?
I started in the choir. I know it sounds cliche, but I did start with the choir. But then, for music production, really, I just stumbled on it, really. While I was doing my A levels, I met the Gateman in the library, and he was, just bumping his head to something. And I walked up to him, I was like, Oga, what do you do now? And he was like, oh, I'm making a beat, listen to this. And it was really nice, That was like 2009. And so, I just decided to give it a try. I mean, I felt if the Gateman could do it, and I could do it, so.
So, you sing and you produce.
Yes, I do.
Alright. So, how many artists have you produced?
Quite a number, quite a number, baby. I produced track 5, Lafiaje album, Vector. I've done some stuff for MTN. I've, worked on a couple of big songs for a couple of other artists. Some, still in the process. I've worked with Dari. I worked with Experience before. I've worked with Vector, like I mentioned. I worked with Chidima. Quite a few, and then there's some guys coming out, between now and December. So big things coming out.
What did you study that year?
I studied guidance and counseling, University of Ibadan. Yes. Well, I mean, I think they work hand in hand, because GNC is like psychology, really. And music is mostly about psychology. It's how you project your emotions to people, how you want people to feel. So I think they work hand in hand.
Let's talk about your music. What kind of music do you do?
Let me just say an Afro fusion, really. It's like a fusion of Afro beats, Afro pop, Afro soul, Afro trap sometimes, anything Afro. Yeah.
How many tracks do you have?
Officially or like unofficially? Unreleased or released?
Okay, released.
About 5. I changed my name from J.O. to Ade James, beginning of this year. I don't know, people just found it hard to pronounce J.O. And so, to like rebrand and everything, I changed my name to Ade James, which is my real name, so, for better branding. So under Ade James, I've dropped 3 songs this year. But before then, I've dropped like 5, thereabout. Yeah.
Any major concerts?
You mean personally or like, a feature?
Whichever.
Yeah. I'll say my biggest for now would be a show by Vitek, Rock Nation or something. I can't remember the name of the show. It was quite big for me. Till date, that's like the biggest I've done so far.
Yeah. As an artist, what is your most memorable
In the year, that would be May. That's my birthday. That's my birth month. I don't know, things just changed really. From like the day after my birthday, things just quite, they unfolded somehow.
Tell us about it. When was it? What dates?
It was May 7th. And day after, I'd been expecting something, because I'm not from Lagos. I'm an Ibadan boy. So I'd been expecting something for quite a while. And that week, I'd even given up, on it, and it came. And then after that, all that things that I was expecting just kept coming in. In fact, yes. In fact, that whole week was amazing for me. So May, and it's your date, May.
Most embarrassing.
Okay, when I was in school, I did A levels. During A levels, let me see another one.
I'm still embarrassed about it.
Let me see another one. Okay, this one I was doing my teaching practice, in a secondary school, Maverick in Ibadan, and the I was doing it with a friend. And I think the friend, at that time we were quite young, I think he kissed one of the students or something. And because we were two, those guys didn't really know us apart. So when I came to school the next day, my friend didn't come. So they thought it was me, and they embarrassed me. Really embarrassed me. No, I was in university now. They were in school, but it was quite embarrassing for me because I had to explain it's not me. Like no, so it was really embarrassing. And they said we should not come back again. So, but I still went back.
Okay, so any new projects?
Yes, I have a song I'm trying to drop, but I don't want to do that without dropping like a visual for Pafomans. So that's like what is holding me down for now. But I'm looking forward to it. So.
So should we expect an album soon?
No.
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 Why?
I have like a couple of, I have at least, I know artists say they have over 100 songs, but I literally have over 100 songs. Yeah,
So you
because,
just prefer dropping single tracks?
yes, because I feel like if you drop an album and you don't have the proper planning or the proper capital to push your song, because, to push songs, you really need money, You use money to make money, really. If you don't have it, then what's the point? You're wasting it. Because you see, as you drop a song, something new comes up, After that, what you think is the best work you have in 2, 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, there's something coming out that's better than it. So I just feel you're wasting it. Why not hold on, when things unfold, you can go back to those, those sounds and, say, okay, let me remake this, let me do this better, you know what I mean? So it's better than, wasting the album, really.
How do your parents feel about you?
Well, at first they didn't like it. In fact, my dad was like, if I ever hear any song, I'll disown you. I was like, when I was in school, I used to travel to Lagos a lot. They didn't know. In fact, I went to South Africa without them knowing, like 4 years ago. And when I came back, I was there when I was there, I didn't knew. So when I came back, my dad was like, all of a sudden everything changed. He would say, my son just came back from South Africa, so. There's still been ups and downs, really, Sometimes they just feel music is not going to make you money, but then when it's making you money, they're like, oh, that's my son. And then sometimes when things are hard, they're like, this boy, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? When there's money again, they're like, oh, that's my son. So that's how every parent is, really, so. But now they're fully supporting my music. They understand me. Before I couldn't do this and go to my father's house, but now I can. I can go to my father's house.
And you still say, this is my son.
Yes, and he won't say anything. He'll just look at me, okay, I'm like him, right? So
All right.
I think it's a process, really.
Say me, I go dance for your body like whoa.